Time for the most fun a man could ever ask for. Oh, can I not? Okay, I can. So, this is Undertale. I actually have another game open in the window that I'm gonna fuck with while this is running. So, they sealed the monsters underground with a magic spell. Many years later... Okay, I can't double focus like this. I'm gonna fix this thing out. Let's just... Many years later, Mount Ebott, legend says that those who climb the mountain never return. Most people are full of shit. And there's a hole. And yes, I know this is like 80 years late to the Undertale party, and yes, I know this is fucking very good start that I have to do post-commentary. So I'm getting to rock listening to absolutely nothing. Then you fall face first. Caffeinate. You get to watch on a tiny little screen. How'd you know this? This one best game of all time. I do think this is a good game. I mean, I'm very spoiled on it. And if you're not somehow, like, fucking turtle power to you, but as far as I know, everyone knows how this game goes. But I just play it. I've had it for a while. It's something I wanted to record. And of course, I didn't have XSplit set to record my mic because every now and then XSplit decides to be a dick and I don't notice. Then I try and do vocab hawk and you only get 5 letters or 6 letters. So I believe we delete, we become VHawk. For those of you who somehow don't know what this game is, this is I don't even know what you would call it. Technically, it's like an RPG, but not really. It's really just more of a narrative that you get to be a part of. Sort of a bullet hell. This is a pacifist run. Those of you who know what it is, you know what it is. It's the good run. So that's just me fucking around with the controls. Haven't died yet, so there will be no deaths in these first 5 episodes. I've gotten up to Papyrus. Howdy, I'm Flowey. Flowey the flower. You're new to the underground, aren't ya? Golly, you must be so confused. Someone ought to teach you how things work around here. And here I do something I saw online that I was like, hey, you know, that's neat. Guess a little mule have to do. Ready? Here we go. See the heart? That is your soul, the very culmination of your being. Your soul starts off weak, but can grow strong if you gain lots of LV. What's LV stand for? Why, love, of course. You want some love, don't you? Don't worry, I'll share some with you. Wink. Down here, love is shared through little white friendliness pellets. Are you ready? Move around, get as many as you can. And I dodge all of them. And he makes that cheeky face. Hey, buddy, you missed them. Let's try again, okay? So normally you run into him, your health goes to like 0, and he laughs at you. Now he's angry. Is this a joke? Are you brain dead? Run into the bullets. Friendliness pellets. And then becomes evil. You know what's going on here, don't you? You just wanted to see me suffer. That's exactly what it was. Die. But yeah. This game's super meta-humored, meta-based, like the entirety of the game is based around it being a game. What a terrible creature torturing such a poor innocent youth. Ah, do not be afraid, my child. I am Toriel, caretaker of the ruins. I pass through this place every day to see if anyone's fallen down. You are the first human to come here in a long time. Come, I will guide you through the catacombs. This way. The graphics themselves, like the visuals, are similar to Earthbound. I'm pretty sure the guy said he was inspired by Earthbound. The little flickery star is save points, where you are filled with determination. It fully restores your HP and allows you to save. That is, without using items, those are the only ways to heal yourself. And they're not as frequent as someone like me would like for them to be. I will say that. Alright, allow me to get you on the operation of the ruins. Hit some buttons, open a door. The ruins are full of puzzles, ancient fusions between diversions and door keys. One must solve them to move from room to room. Please adjust yourself to the sight of them. Only the fearless may proceed. Brave ones, foolish ones, both walk not the middle road. To make progress here, you will need to trigger several switches. Do not worry. I have labeled the ones that you need to flip. This was a very press Z to read signs. There's so much sign. This is a very, I think, clever way of doing a tutorial where you're learning all the buttons. Splendid. I am proud of you. Little one, let us move to the next room. See, what they're doing is they're teaching you how to do it. Like step on switches, pull levers. They're teaching you how to do it because you have this motherly character who is teaching you how to do stuff. When you encounter a monster, you will enter a fight. While you're in a fight, strike up a friendly conversation. Stall for time. I will come to resolve the conflict. Practice talking to the dummy. Alright, and then this is the dummy fight. So yeah, fight, act, item, and mercy. We will never use the fight button. You talk to the dummy. It doesn't seem much for conversation. Toriel seems happy with you. You won. You earn 0 XP and 0 gold. So the opposite of what we're doing. We're doing the pacifist run. So in our run, we will kill no monsters. We will spare everyone. We will try to spare everyone. A genocide run. A frog attack. Okay, I'm not going to bother talking about the fight. He didn't understand, but he was flattered anyway. Then Toriel just looks like, get the fuck out of here, and he leaves. He won. But most people, before the game was very well known, what most people ended up doing was a mixed run, where they would spare people, they would kill others. They didn't really... This is a game that makes you think it's supposed to be like Pokemon, that you need to like grind up. It is not. You can beat the entire game at level 1 or LV1. And then she just leads you through those spikes. It's... The idea behind the game, I would say, is what's so revolutionary. In that I don't know any other game where it was like this. Because, you know, like, killing people is bad, and this game agrees with that statement. I think even if you just kill like a monster, you can't get the pacifist ending anymore. However, it's not them who's really the struggle. The ones you're gonna struggle to not kill are bosses, because they're actually difficult. Like, you should be able to get away with sparing any like 2-bit piece of shit you fight. But the other reason I want to do the pacifist run, I'm gonna just keep talking and ignore the text. Greetings, child, do not worry. I literally just said I ignore the text. I'll finish my statement first. The reason I want to do pacifist run is for 2 reasons. One, I didn't want to kill Papyrus because he's my waifu. Skeleton Man is sexy. No, it's not because of that. It's just I like that character, and I would feel bad killing him. But if you do a normal run, the amount of bosses you fight is ziffy, to say the least. And there's the cell phone. But if you do a genocide run, so a genocide run is you grind out every screen. And what you can do is at a certain point on a screen, when you would have a random encounter, it'll say like, nobody came. Which means you've killed everything in the area and there's no longer anything for you to murder. So if you do a genocide run, other than killing every mob, which is very easy, the only thing left, or the only real challenge in the game is there's 2 bosses. Now both of these bosses are hard, but there's only 2. And oh yeah, Winsome is so nice that, see how his name was already yellow? Well, it didn't matter. When the enemy's name is yellow, that's when you can spare them. So you can just spare him from the get-go. It says, take one. Take a piece of candy? Yes. And now I have a piece of candy. And I will only take one, I believe. I think this is me trying to figure out how the menus work. Yeah, in a Genocide Run, there's only 2 boss fights. Which is sort of shitty. They're both very, very hard, though. But there's 2. Pacifist Run has the most boss fights. You have a boss fight against every major character that you have to not die on. Because that's basically how pacifism works, is it's not about killing them, it's about not dying until they surrender. And now we're getting into some of the combat. As you can see, it's just like dodging around cool abilities, and it's fair. Easy peasy, baby. But pacifism has the most bosses, which is nice because you get to see the most stuff. You get to see how most of the fights work. A lot of these enemies, if you do the Genocide Run, these would-be bosses, you one-shot. So you never see their stuff because on your first turn, you kill them. So it also lets me show you the most of the game. It has the best story, I'd say. You get to do a lot of funny extra stuff, which is nice. And the ending is, of course, the happy ending. That, and I never want to do a Genocide Run, because then you have to, like, delete your data to... Hey, yep, butterscotch all the way, by the way. I'm not a huge cinnamon man. Which would be an interesting horror movie. Let's see, how are we doing here? Sorry. I think this one's only 30 minutes, yeah. So I'm a third of the way through. Yeah, sorry for not reading all this. I can't read it all again. Yeah. But Pacifist Run, I think, is the best type of run to watch. I think Genocide Run isn't, because it's really just 2 boss fights. And those 2 boss fights are awesome to watch because they're really difficult to do and you look so badass when you do them. But the rest of the game is just a wash. Like, nothing else is a thing. You just swing away and everything fucking dies. Okay, this puzzle takes me some trial and error, but basically what it's saying is you can only walk where there's not leaves above you. And I believe I understand that already, but I mess it up because I can't, like, envision the stuff. And then, I never remember if any of my subscribers actually play Magic the Gathering. But at the time I'm doing this post-commentary, I recorded this a week ago, and I just couldn't do the post-commentary at that time. I couldn't stomach doing it. I felt like such a kick in the dick. I was like, I finally recorded something, hooray! And then, yeah, so see I messed up right there. I was supposed to go back down. But it just felt like such a terrible start to record like an hour and have to go re-record it. But, you know, sucks to suck. I guess I'll have like a 20-minute break after this one while this processes. But today I finally was like, I need to get stuff on the channel next week. That'll be like the first week of July. Jesus Christ, the summer's just shooting by. I'm rhyming. That's gotta stop. And the hole actually served as a nice indicator of where I'm supposed to go down, though, which was nice. Man, what do we got? Oh yeah, and you can fight enemies, multiple enemies at the same time. And when that happens, what you want to do is either mercy the ones who, like, so see, I can already spare one. And you cannot spare more than one at the same time. So there's no reason to be, like, doing everyone's thing and then trying to mercy all of them at once, because you won't be able to. So what you want to do is mercy ones who can be immediately spared, and then just one at a time spare people, because you can't do a total sweep, and you just want to get as few enemies fighting you as possible. Because the enemies are made to not really combo, but to work together. Now, if my mic was off right now and it turned out that this fucking post-commentary wasn't even happening, I probably would just delete this entire series and say I never played Undertale. Then we have some rock humor. But yeah, June 30th, that's Magic spoiler season. This is for Eldritch Moon. There's some stuff. I don't know, it's a weird set. I'm just gonna be happy when we're done dealing with the fucking Eldrazi for a while. Because it sort of just put a halt on like all creativity of Wizards of the Coast. That's a bullet. Can I spare? Yeah. See, those I can spare out once and they're the same thing. But I believe you cannot spare all of your enemies at once. Of course, also there's not a reason why you would want to, because like, let's say there's 3 different enemies. And they each have one action. It makes that squeak. So let's say they each have a different action that allows me to pacify them. Oh, wait, here's Napster. Napster Luke. Z Z Z Z Z Z Z Z Z. Are they gone yet? Z Z Z Z. This ghost keeps saying Z out loud repeatedly, pretending to sleep. Move it with force, yes or no? So if you do know, nothing happens, so you gotta move it with force. I was just afraid that might have been a non-pacifist thing. So move it with force. Now you're gonna come. Here comes Napster Luke, and he's got catchy music. I just weigh you down. And then he cries. The faint odor of ectoplasm permeates. You gave Napster Luke a patient smile. Hey. Really not feeling up to it right now. Sorry. He looks just a little bit better, I believe what it says. Just plugging along. Again, because that's what it was. Looks just a little bit better. So cheer again. You told Napster Luke a little joke. Cheering seems to do something. I'm fine, thanks. I think I'm just supposed to cheer for him until he's happy. And I'm just hitting spare. Yeah, I need to cheer. Go on, cheer for him. Cheer. He wants to show you something. Let me try. Now he's crying up. I call it Dapper Book. Do you like it? Yes. Oh gee. Usually come to the ruins because there's nobody around, but today I met somebody nice. Oh, I'm rambling again. I'll get out of your way. Right, so there he goes. Napster Book off to visit your mother. Alright, so this room down here is the Spider Bakery. The Spider Bake Sale. All proceeds go to real spiders. So the way this works, I'm not sure how you do it, but I might try and do it. For an easy peasy. I gotta make sure that doesn't mess up a pacifist run. You can buy like, what do you get? Yeah, you get spider donut and then like a spider muffin or some shit. And there's a boss later who's a spider. And if you eat the spider items during her boss fight, I can't remember if it lowers her attack or if it just wins you the fight instantly, where it's like, oh, you actually love spiders. Ribbit, I heard using F4 can make you have a full screen. I've only seen a maximum of 3 frogs in this room. This is troubling, to say the least. There is a 4th frog in the room. I believe I hunted down. I've heard you're quite merciful for a human. Surely you know by now a monster wears a yellow name when you can spare it. What do you think of that? Very often it's bad. Remember, sparing is just saying you won't fight. Maybe one day you'll have to do it even if their name isn't yellow. And it's, okay, so this is a Lux. They're actually, I think they want to be picked on. They want to not be picked on, okay. Don't pick on. Yeah, finally someone gets it. There is one enemy, I swear, that likes to be insulted. Like, that's their shit. They're like, yes, insult me. Other stuff to talk about. Talked about Magic. Today's Thursday. There's a new Pokemon announcement tomorrow. have stuff up next week, and then I'll be out of town for a week. So I actually need to record a lot and upload it next week so that while I'm at the beach, I can give you guys another week. This is hard to do. Without school, I feel so aimless. Like, you know, I search for a job a couple hours every day. And then it's just like, now what? I've got no structure to hold me down. But, I don't know. My parents are kind of happy with this phase I'm in right now. They won't be happy if it takes too long, I'm sure, but it felt like I worked myself too hard in school and that I need a break and a breather and yada yada you. I just want to get a job, settle into a routine life, and live that life till I die. You know, who doesn't? It's the kind of thing it's so weird. That's just what people do, you know? You go to school, and in school everything's changing, but once you get a job, I mean, yeah, you can change jobs, you can quit a job, you can lose a job, and that'll make you move, or you meet someone, and you gotta move for them. I mean, there's stuff like that, but hypothetically speaking, I could find a job, and I could work at that place until I died, or until I retired. I could live here. Let's say I found a job here. I could work that job. I probably wouldn't work that job forever. Most people only work their first job a couple of years and they quit and they find a better job once they have experience. But, hypothetically, I could work the same job for the rest of my life. From now until I'm like 60 or die at like 33 of adult onset explosion. Whatever that is. But like, this could be it. Because once school's done, I don't want to go to grad school. I'll say that. My parents think I should consider it. I don't want to consider it. I hate school. I was spider cider, which rhymes, which is awesome. And I mean, I know this YouTube thing's never gonna be a living. I don't want it to be a living. You know, my favorite YouTubers are ones who don't need the money from YouTube to survive. That doesn't mean I don't like you if your YouTube channel is how you make your money, but I definitely find it more interesting for the YouTubers I know that have a job, because it gives them something more to talk about. You'd be like, oh, today at work, yada 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 happened. Isn't that nuts? One YouTuber I'm subscribed to, Blue Blazing Demon. I'm sure that's not a commonly known name. It's a fucking indie. I'm so cool. So hipster. But he finally started uploading videos again, and I'm thrilled to have him back. I think he just graduated from college too. I think he's about my age. It's so weird. I don't know why, but like, there's not YouTubers that are younger than me that I'm subscribed to, and that's just so strange. I don't know why. I guess it's because I started watching Let's Plays when I was like 13. So every Let's Player I was watching at that time was older than me. Yeah, Vegetoid. I'll explain this. So, dinner. I'm not talk. Yeah, plants can't talk, dummy. We gotta wait for the next one where I think I said dinner. Yes, dinner. You pat your stomach, Vegetoid offers a healthy meal. Eat your veggies. Okay. So, see the green one? You gotta get the green one to pacify him. That's something you gotta learn how to do. Is some enemies will have like green things and you need to get them. It'll heal you, and usually it's what makes them sparable. That one what's raining carrots is kind of hard to do. Yeah, see? Now you can spare. But yeah, I guess I'm just at a weird point in life that everyone has to reach at some point. Job hunting. So much freedom. Having to like make the decision not get wasted every single night. I will tell you, I feel loads better than I used to feel during school because I actually sleep. Well, I should go to bed early because my room gets so bright. By like 7:30 a.m. my room is lit. Look, there's just enough light that it's almost like the overhead light is on. So if I went to bed early, I could actually get more sleep, but I get at least 7 hours a day now. Which is more than I can say back when I was in school. School, I got usually 6. 6 was an average night. and then some nights were 5. Then of course there were some nights where it was none, but those were few and far between. Those were the worst nights. That's when you had a shit ton of work. But I'm a proud graduate of the Georgia Institute of Technology, and just saying that is crazy. I never thought I'd get out of that hellhole. I've absolutely departed from talking about this game, as you know. Oh, I saw, this isn't worth talking about. I saw the trailer for the new Shantae game. I'm sure if it's on the PC, I'll play it and put it on the channel, because it's basically a staple now. Not thrilled to see the animals are back. Gotta say, could have definitely gone without the animal forms being back. For sure. It looks like there's more animal forms, so I'm hoping they found a better way of doing it than the dance. I understand that was supposed to be the stickers, like she has magical dances that transform her, but at the same time, it was such a pain in the ass to turn into the right one. I hope the forms actually do a little bit more, because let's be real here. Yeah, we used the monkey a lot, but the elephant was used like 3 times, and the mermaid was used in the last like 30 minutes of the game. But given how amazing Pirate's Curse was, I think they learned a lot making that game, and I'm confident it will be just as amazing as Pirate's Curse. I was very surprised Shantae didn't make it into Smash Brothers. I thought there was a huge following for that. But I guess, I don't know. I really feel like they did the vote, but Nintendo had already kind of decided who it was going to be anyway, you know? But, you know, it's fine. It had a decent DLC lineup. Cloud was weird, but I was fine with it. Some of them were weird, but anyone who wasn't a Fire Emblem character, I was happy to see. Even though a lot of the DLC characters were just old Smash Brothers characters that they didn't put in. And I feel like for those, they'd already made them, and they were just like waiting to sell it out as DLC. I think what actually happened with this episode, the reason why it's 30 minutes, is I recorded it and I misread what the starting time was. Or like when it was at 20 minutes, I looked at it and I thought to myself, that's 10 minutes. Yeah, I'm gonna wager it's like after this fight, I'm done. I need to like tackle soft. I can't spare any of them. I need to. Yeah, you can't spare multiples at the same time. Multiple different enemies. You can, if it's all the same, then you can do it. But yeah, okay, so Vegetoid's done. Spare. Nothing like alone time. Oh yeah, and because that's all he wants to do is just be by himself with you, and then he'll do his little dance. So I guess his shtick is you have to deal with him until everyone else is dead. It's a switch. Alright, let's wait to see the character stop moving. I'll talk more about the game in the next one. I'll try to do that. Well, there's more fighting, okay. Being me is the best. Yes, sweet moves. You can read this. Press the green switch. The green switch is right there, I think. Yep. Alright. I'm sure I stopped this save or something. Cross barrier. And that is, I believe, plot. Yeah. Oh dear. That took longer than I thought it would. Yeah, she's about to call you, so she's coming. How did you get here, my child? Are you hurt? There. Or there. I will help you. I should not have left you alone for so long. I was irresponsible to try and surprise you like this. Well, I suppose I cannot hide it any longer. Come, small one. And then I go back because I want to see what's this way. And over here, I think I find a weapon. There's a frog. Ribbit. Just between you and me. I saw Toriel come out here just a little while ago. She was carrying some groceries. I didn't ask what they were for. Well, too intimidated to talk to her. Alright, well, it looks like that's where I end the episode. So I'll see you in the next one. Only one more post-commentary episode. Bye-bye.